Hey guys, welcome to the Rush Daily Show behind the scenes. I'm walking down the hallway to my office, which has now been converted to a studio. So it is 12:41. I guess technically Wednesday morning. We're getting ready to film Wednesday morning, Wednesday's Daily Show. So this is where I spend the better part of my day down here. So there's the wonderful green screen that happens, and behind the green screen you'll see actually a guest bedroom. So I'm gonna set this down and I'll show you kind of how we prepare for the show. The lights are up here. These get really bright, and for the studio. So, and that's when all the light comes on, because it happens with the green screen is any shadow that gets picked up is hard to erase from the green screen. So we have to have all these bright lights to make sure that the shadows don't get picked up. So that is the set. It's kind of crazy that really what happens is I'll take this phone and where I set is right over here. And hopefully I don't kill the camera. So I will set there. No, I gotta turn my heater on. So this is where I set, and you see everything. I flip the lights on, boom, boom, and it's a whole different thing. I look directly at the camera and go, welcome to the Rush Daily Show. My name is Josh Tyler. So that's how it's done. So I'll check in with you afterwards and show you where everything goes. And so thanks for checking in. So we just got done recording Wednesday's show. Takes about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the take. Sometimes I have to stop and restart. And so what I'll do is I'll have to rewatch it to see if there's any errors, and then I can re-record and see anything happen. Then I send it over to Z. He's 2 hours before, so it's 1 o'clock here, 11 o'clock there. So I send it to Z, and he puts everything together to make it work and go from there. There was one time that I recorded this entire episode and didn't have my microphone turned on. So those are things that we have to watch for. So I'm gonna rewatch the show, then I'm gonna send it over to Z, and he's gonna have it edited, and we'll get some more behind the scenes coming up.
So it starts off here with Josh's green screen video, which is right here. So you can see that he goes out. This is the most funniest thing in the whole wide world anyway. He goes out and he records himself on this video, and he's basically talking to himself in front of the camera. Even when he's talking to me, right there you can see that he's looking off to the right-hand side. He's basically talking to me, and he has to pretend the entire time he's either talking to me or he's talking to the audience, which is you. So the next thing we need to do is basically take the green away, and we add a thing called Ultra Key. And it's already applied to it, and the effect is off. So once I enable the effect, you'll see the difference. And basically the black background is there. It's basically a transparent background, and the green has gone away. So you can see right there, he's off. And so we basically bring him in here, and I'll move this over as fast as possible, just so you have more room to see what's going on. And here is the actual clip here. And so basically we just drag him over all this stuff that we have housed behind him. And that's, again, look, he was talking to me in that green screen, and there he is. He's basically in a fictitious studio. And if we turn all this stuff off, here he is against a black background, and then we just slowly start adding things back in, right? There's the background, there's the Rush Daily logo, and then we add a color matte, and then that's basically it. And then there's fictitious me. So anyway, so we do that, and we add him in, and so now we've got basically a template for the show, and then we add the segments accordingly. And you can see how the show's kind of built around Josh's main file, and then we just add the segments in. And you can see right there, that was like an animation that was done by Jay. who's our national social media director. Shout out to Jay. But we basically build a show right around this right here, right around his master file.
So how much time do you have in these segments that are you doing?
So it depends. So for example, just yesterday's a game show, cutting down the video took at least an hour and a half. Then transferring it over to another program to put all the motion graphics on took at least an hour and 30 minutes. Rendering took another 30 minutes. Bringing it back into Premiere Pro to add audio took another 30, 40 minutes. So probably 4 or 5 hours for one clip.
Wow.
Which it seems insane when you think about it, but time goes by so incrementally and fast, and then you're like, wow, it's already midnight, and I already just edited one clip, so it'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, a lot of work goes behind the scenes, and it's funny because some of these clips will be 1 or 2 minutes, but the whole entire clip, when you see it not cut down, it's 6 or 7 minutes. So it takes a lot that goes into it, but I think the beauty of it is seeing like a well put together piece, and then you don't have to think about someone editing. It just makes sense. It's funny and it just flows. So I honestly am laughing behind the computer half the time when I'm editing, when you guys are saying stuff. I think it's hilarious. So I get to see it before everyone else, and so I get to feel like I get to put a little special touch on things and take the key moments from you or Z and try to make them as funny as I can. I definitely have a love-hate relationship with Premiere. It's an awesome program, but when you're up for 4 hours trying to edit a clip, it's not the best or the most interesting thing to do, but it's definitely worth it at the end. And that's why I love working and doing all these clips for the Daily Show, because the end product to me is worth it. And even though we may be up at crazy hours of the night and working and stuff may not work out in our favor, sometimes it's still worth it to just see the final product and to see everyone enjoy it. So.
Yeah.